Hi guys, and welcome back to my very first speed build in The Sims 3. Since I have moved, I actually have one that is in my my like to edit folder that I actually didn't realize that I had, so it's technically like my second speed build, but that speed build is like really little and everything, and that'll go up later, but this one's going up first, so it's my first one. Hold on. Sorry, my computer decided to go to sleep. But anyway, my face is blurred out just because I was on stream and I thought that my eyes looked kind of weird going all fast, so I decided to just cut them out completely. And you can see my sub goal. I'm not really sure what was going on with my event list. It says Caden. That's part of my event list. I'm not sure why it's all the way down there, but we're just gonna ignore that and pretend it's not here. It's someone's Twitch username, not their actual name, so it doesn't really matter, and you also can't see the whole thing anyway. But this is the start to an apartment that I have yet to name yet. This is the start to an apartment that I've yet to name. I probably have named it by the time that this video goes up, but I, even at the time of doing my voiceover, don't know exactly what it's called. I'm probably actually going to have people in my Discord try and help me decide what we are going to name this lovely 12 unit apartment. So I have close to no plans on what the apartments are going to be like on the inside. All of them are 2-bedroom apartments with 2 bathrooms, and then as you can kind of see, it'll be easier to see in a little bit. Their living space isn't like the biggest living space ever, but it's also like it's not a super little apartment. One of them will definitely be like my dream apartment, or like based off of my actual apartment right now. I had a suggestion to do like an elderly person's apartment. I had a suggestion to do something else, I can't remember. Oh, like a nature themed apartments, like lots of plants and green and woods and stuff. So those ideas will probably be incorporated in, but I definitely do need ideas, so please leave them in the comments below, because there are 12 of these and I definitely do not have 12 ideas right now. The outside looks absolutely, I love it. I based the shell kind of off of a blueprint that I found on like houseplants.com or one of those websites, but it was more based off of the picture and not the blueprint. And the outside kind of had this like brick and kind of like tan, what would you call it, like a beigey kind of tannish yellow color on the outside that eventually I find. I don't know why it took me so long to find the texture that I was looking for. It takes me like too long. It's that texture. But that is like the other color that I decided to go with, and then I did all of like the windows and stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, I like really love how this looks. The roofing is like alright. I'm like not super good at roofs, especially on like a big, very geometric place like this, but I think it turned out alright. It kind of looks like the roof that was on the original thing anyway. And then here I'm just putting in both elevators and stuff. I decided to do 2 back to back. I know that they'll probably only use the front one, but I decided to just do both, and just, I don't know, it looks nicer with both. And I was going to do those little patio things, but then I realized that like the 2nd and 3rd floors would probably be like balconies would probably be a thing on the 2nd and 3rd floor if the first one had a patio, and I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. But there is going to be a backyard section. So back here in this little backyard, there will be like 2 sides. I think one's going to be a playground and then one's going to be an eating-ish kind of area. So there will definitely be space to be outside while you're at home. It's just not going to be your own personal little space. You'll have to share it. You can see my chat coming up in the bottom corner. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my event list. I don't think it was like that. Oh, and then we googled something about how to get rid of the trash can, and I was like, no, I still don't know how to do it. And did I don't think I got rid of the trash can. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But it took me forever to figure out how to put in the mailboxes in the trash can, which was annoying. I'm just starting work on the inside just a little bit. I don't do any of the apartments in this. This is really just the shell. And then the front section in front of the first elevator, I put in like a faux receptionist desk type of situation. And then the back is going to be like a little teeny tiny business center. So like in my apartment, when you go downstairs, there's a computer and a printer that everybody can use so you can log in and print. So I figured that would kind of be the same in this apartment because not all of them have a ton of living space. So I figured like it would be nice to have a space where like everybody could go on the computer and do whatever they need to get done. This is me looking for the freaking trash chute, and it took me so long to find it. And I knew it was in Vitebug because like it has to be in Vitebug, and I literally searched the forum. I went through this stupid thing like 10,000 times, and it ended up being like in the first row, and I was like, I feel stupid. But I just went through and put those in all of the apartments because all of them will need one anyway, so I don't want to have to go back and search and everything and struggle to find it every single time that I try to film this. But here I am just setting up like the beginning of the lobby. I was gonna do those string lights. I thought it'd be kind of cool actually, but I'm definitely going to use those in some of the apartments, including the one that is based off of mine or my dream apartment. I'm not sure what it's going to be. And then I do with the wall coloring, I put in that brick, and then I went through on all of the walls that were splitting apartments. I put that brick because that's kind of how it is in real life, and I love that brick pattern. I have no idea where it came from. I use it in like everything, but I knew that I wanted that wall in between to be brick for all of the apartments. So that's like the one thing that ties them all together, but the rest of it is going to be whatever they want. I did not do doors in this episode, which I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But one of my people on stream suggested this nice green color, and I actually really like it. It's like a muted kind of greenish. It's green. It's not gray. It's straight up green. But I really like how that color turned out and everything. And then I started with building out like this little mailroom reception area. So to divide up the room, instead of having two separate rooms with like a door, I just did this U-shaped wall situation. Put a desk and a computer that nobody can get to because it's supposed to be a reception desk. Like, you're not supposed to be able to get back there or anything. I just figured that, like, I don't know, I think it looks good. That's all that really matters. I do push it back because it was like too far. I thought it was too close to the front. And then we put up some paintings on either side, I think, and then we start work on the mailroom. I'm sorry, I'm a little sniffly. I put one of those like cookbook shelves on top because I kind of thought that, like, oh, maybe like they have magazines on top or something. Our mailroom's nothing like that. It literally just has our thing with all of our different slots and everything. But anyways, we are very, very close to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave your suggestions for apartments in the comments below, not in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video.